Libra, welcome in all of you Libras for your general reading today. It's a new year, Libra, and I know it's been a minute. I do apologize. um, for this new year, I'm going to try to be more consistent with my uploading of the readings, okay? So anyhow, as I said, oh shoot, hold on, Libra. Okay, I forgot to light my candle, although it's probably going to go out. There's not much left. Anyhow, this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We are going to see what Spirit has for you today. Last time we checked in, it was a couple months, so I do apologize again. Looked like it was about things of a financial, material nature, and things look to be headed in the right direction. So let's see what we get for Libra. I'm going to pull a few oracles first. You can skip ahead if you don't care for the oracles. Okay. Messages for Libra. What does Libra need to know the most today? We have enlightenment. Similar to Hermit energy, where you're kind of using internal resources to guide your way, as opposed to external resources like other people, those types of things. Then we have Woman of the Grove. This one is about grace. This one keeps coming up for everybody. Okay. Maybe you need to give yourself some more grace. Maybe you need to give other people some more grace. Maybe you're learning how to do that. What's our third oracle card for Libra? Trust. Some of you may need to trust the process more. This could be about trusting yourself more, okay, in the process. Let's see what else we're going to get. I'm going to start with the Tarot of the Abyss. Then I'm going to use my brand new deck, Libra, Wild Reflections. I'm excited. It's going to be a little noisy. It's a noisy deck because the card stock is a bit heavy and shiny. It's pretty, but it's noisy. Forewarning. Okay. Here we go. Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra, please? Messages for... Two came out. This one came out first. 10 of Cups. Well, that's emotional happiness. 10s are also the ending of a cycle. Okay. Then we have 9 of Swords. I'm going to take this next to this for now. So I'm going to put it below here. This is here with the Enlightenment. So I feel like emotionally you've been in a better place. And maybe that is perhaps if you've been focusing more on yourself instead of, you know, even your circumstances or what people around you are telling you. I feel like it's been a good thing. As I said, it's also the completion of a cycle. I feel like some of you Libras are coming through a difficult period of time, especially when it comes to your emotions. 9 of Swords in reverse. That one's about letting go of anxiety. A lot of you were stressed out. Okay. You were stressed out. Okay. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Current energy, a lot of you are learning your self-worth. Those two words immediately came to me when this card came out. Now, 5 of Pentacles in the upright can be about someone making you feel like you're not worthy or they didn't give you enough attention or gratitude. This can be an energy of being left out in the cold, but this is in reverse. It's a continuation. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are balancing yourselves out, especially emotionally. This Five of Pentacles in reverse means that you're coming out of an unstable period of time for you, okay? Something made you feel a sense of, not feeling as secure, whether that's material things or just in general feeling secure, okay? What else do we get for Libra? Oh, Nine of Wands in the reverse, looking good. I will say the Nine of Wands in the upright, this is kind of a wounded warrior type of energy. It's about struggle, and it is about being courageous as well. But like I said, some of you have been going through it. In the future, you may feel a little energy wise, you may feel a little tired, fatigued. Some of you may be pushing through some things. Trust in the process, okay? Trust that there's a light at the end of this tunnel. And that will kind of guide you through this. Let's go back to I'm not going to get one for here because I've already got two. We'll go back to this Five of Pentacles. Oh, that was fast. Four of Cups in the reverse. Perfect. Libra, perfect. The energy that you're currently in, this Four of Cups in reverse goes perfect with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Because it's telling me that you're no longer focusing on what's happened to you in the past. You are in the present moment of your life, doing what needs to be done. Okay? Because before, you could have had a tendency to, like, if someone did make you feel abandoned or left out in the cold kind of energy, it could have, if somebody's treating us badly, or ignoring us, or, any type of situation like that, we do have a tendency to go over it in our mind, and we miss things in the present because we're focusing on what happened before, okay? We're not being in the present moment. A lot of you Libras right now are in the present moment, and that is awesome. Stay that way, Libra. Stay where you are. This Four of Cups in the upright can be, I call it the whatever card. Like, whatever. It can be an energy of not caring anymore, okay? But this is good. This is also your emotional energy, which ties in with the Ten of Cups that we have over here, okay? Definitely those are good cards in those positions, the way that they are. What about the Nine of Wands? Four of Pentacles in reverse. You Libras are on fire, energy-wise. On fire. Bottom of the deck. Woo! Bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. More emotional energy. I'm going to clarify that some more. This is your overall energy. It's walking away from anything that isn't serving you. It's standing in your own spiritual, emotional purpose. It's like a F this kind of energy, okay? It's hurting me emotionally. It's hurting my life. I don't need to deal with this anymore. I don't owe you anything. This is for me. This is my life, okay? Very good energy. Back to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's a letting go. This could be tied in with the trust aspect. There could come a time in the future where you need to let go of some perceptions you have, or, preconceived notions, feelings, to let go so that you can trust. Okay. I'm moving on to my new noisy, slippery deck. Oh, the wild reflections. Okay, I'm going to go back over to this past energy of the Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords in reverse. Tell me more about these four. Oh, that was fast. Nine of Cups in reverse. Let me have one. Okay, there it is. Oh, and the Lovers came out. Okay, Libra. Oh, they're so slippery they won't stay stacked. So I said you've been learning how to let go of anxiety, the stress, the mental fatigue, okay, which makes you happier. Of course, why wouldn't it? Okay, like why wouldn't it make you happier? Nine of Cups in reverse with the Lovers. So the thing that made you unhappier in the past or gave you a lot of anxiety, it could be a particular person from your past. This is the Lovers in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. So this is not a happy energy, okay? But it's in the past. Okay, both of these are in reverse. This Lovers here, if it's not about a romantic relationship, it can even be close friend or, something of that, a close connection. It's also about making a choice. Okay. Now, in the past, maybe some of you could not make a choice in regards to this situation. That's possible because the 6, when it comes down to it, is about choices. 6s are balance in our life, okay? Whether it's emotional balance, whether it's mental balance, whether it is energy, movement, or passion, that kind of balance, okay? It's all about balance, and I feel like some of you may have had issues making decisions about things that made you unhappy, okay, in the past, either a person or a situation, okay? But I feel like you've turned that corner. Oh yeah, I've got to clarify your overall energy. You've turned that corner because this 8 of Cups energy is a walking away from all of the shit that made you unhappy, okay? At least emotionally. Clarify this overall energy of 8 of Cups. 9 of Wands in the reverse for the second time. Double card confirmation. But the 9 of Wands over here, the first one's in the future energy. Yeah, it's too difficult. All of that emotional baggage or anything weighing you down emotionally, it's too hard to carry the shit around. So you got to get rid of it. That's what you've done. Okay, you've gotten rid of that. Let me get one more. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 6s are nostalgia. You can see on this deck, there's a couple here. You're letting go. Okay. This 6 of Cups in the reverse is the same energy that we have over here with the 4 Cups in reverse. A lot of you are just letting it go. Okay. Let's clarify that 4 Cups now with the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, Libra. Now we really do have a double card confirmation for real. Because this is the same card. These are both 4 Cups in the reverse. Current energy. Letting go of that emotional baggage of things from the past. You can see now this is the upright position. She's sitting here and she's so focused on the things that she's lost or the things from the past, the emotional baggage. She can't see this over here that's being offered to her. So when you let that go, you're opening doors for what you're meant to have, okay? For new things. Let's get another one. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Now, for some of you, if this is about a particular person, I feel like you've cut off communication. Maybe not completely, but quite a bit. This is also talking about you're not giving that energy anymore. You don't want to give that energy anymore. That's part of the letting go of that emotional baggage, trauma, anything, from the past that was hurting you emotionally. Okay. Ooh, you're Libra. I was trying to say your reading looks good, Libra. Okay. What about this Nine of Wands with the Four of Pentacles? Even that Four of Pentacles is about letting go. Two of Cups in the reverse. There's a theme here, Libra. Your theme here is letting go. Okay. Now, this is future energy. If this is about a particular person for some of you, it could be the same person from back here, or it could even be a different person. Close connection that you might let go of in the future. Or it could just be, well, you know what? This isn't necessarily a bad thing. So your future energy is here with that Trust Oracle card. So if you're dealing with certain connections in the future, you cannot fully connect with someone if you're still holding on to stuff from the past. So because you're doing that, your ability to trust people in the future will be greater, okay? Because you'll be balanced. You're not going to be, you're not going to blame someone for someone else's past behavior towards you. So it's similar energy here. Your reading is all about letting go, okay? Okay, let me get another one. Ten of Swords. There you go. Look at that. That is the completion of a cycle of stress. Now, this Ten of Swords can mean you're stressed out, okay? But this is your energy. You are sword energy. You are an air sign. I feel like this is how a lot of you have been feeling. I feel like the future is the ending of that, okay? So it is a completion of a cycle. But if you're working on learning how to trust people again, there will be times of being stressed out, okay? It will be painful at times because if you haven't fully released those things from the past, it's still going to cause you some anxiety, okay? Okay, let's see if Spirit has any more messages for you, Libra. Any more messages for Libra? Justice. There you are. This is Libra energy. Justice. The Justice card. Okay? It's about balance. Okay? It's the number, well, this is an 11 actually. But it's equality. Okay? You can see the scale here of balance. This is the energy that you're in. You're right here in the center of this. Balancing out, I feel like a lot of the adjustments are happening for you emotionally. I feel like that's the main focus here is your emotions. And then Queen of Cups in the reverse. Just got done saying it's about emotions. Okay. Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love here. Okay. This can stem from being hurt in the past emotionally. But that's starting to balance out, okay? Because you are getting rid of all of that emotional shit. All of that stuff you don't need. Let's get one more Four of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this could have for a lot of you this emotional baggage. It could be baggage from way back, okay? It shook up your foundation. We've got this Four of Wands in reverse. Now that can also mean, you know, you're not really going out and, you know, going to a lot of like functions, even family functions, whatever. This can also signify a marriage that ended, perhaps, or a, you know, significant connection. But this is instability in your foundation of your life. Okay? So this could be the past, you know, and you're now kind of stepping in. And I feel like what a lot of you Libras are doing are you're reclaiming your power, especially on that emotional level. Because when you don't give a person or your past or anything negative power anymore, it cannot control you. If you let it go, it cannot control you. You're taking back all of that for yourself, and you're putting yourself in control of your own emotions more than you have in the past. Okay? So thank you, Libra. Thanks so much for watching. If any of this resonates, feel free to leave a comment down below. It looks like you're off to a great start for the new year, and I promise it will not be so long till I do your next reading, okay? Take care, guys. Have a great one.